Greetings, fellow biological organisms. Whew. I hope I got everything ready. I sure meant to. All right, quick. We are going to be working on the Chaos Challenge. Now, unfortunately, we've got to go through the whole campaign in order to receive the reward. The reward should be the astral clock. I don't know if there's a randomization to it or if you complete the Chaos Challenge and you get the astral clock. And I assume by completing, that means you have to have one of the two victory endings. Maybe you can fail, but I don't think that's, the Lord of Darkness wins the final, Lord of Evil wins the final battle. But I don't think so. I think you either have to get the turtle flying away ending or the we won the fight ending. Oh, but we're going to go for a victory either way. Now, one of the bad parts about this is you've got to go through the whole campaign for one reward. So then the question is, well, do you just, do you do your best throughout the whole campaign, or do you just do what it takes so that you think you can win the ending campaign? And I think we're going to mix it up a little bit. I think we're going to try to have some good levels, some good benefits, and then we'll probably get to a point where we get to like year 13, 15, if things go according to plan, and then we just, hands off and let the game run itself into the ground just to get it over with more quickly. I suspect that's what we're going to be doing. But, I don't know. And I was kind of wanting to go for one of the other rewards, but I'm not even sure which challenges result in which rewards, except for like this one. There's like the planar telescope, the criticality prism. Oh, I'd like to have that one. Also, I'd like to experiment with the criticality prism more in that... does it have if it affects a teacher, does it have a permanent effect on it? Basically, the criticality prism gives teachers the ability to perform critical hits on students so that, they get a big burst of learning. So again, I don't know if what I'm thinking is, what if we put this in my trophy room setup and the teacher gets the criticality prism benefit, and then he leaves the room and goes to teach? Does he still get the benefit, or is it only while he's active in the same room as the item? If it's a permanent one, then that's going to be a little overpowered, because you could just move it around to different locations where different teachers can benefit from it. It'll also be kind of but if it's not that, then that means you can only affect teachers that have I think it's a bookshelf, goes on a bookshelf type item, goes on a shelf. So it's not a picture, it's not a bookshelf, it's not like the psi crystal, something that stands up, it's got the sword icon. It's going to be something that goes on a shelf, like right in the middle of the trophy room, like the wizard hat or the crystal ball. So I don't know. And we're not going to find out. Well, maybe we'll get one during the mission or the quest today, but it seems unlikely, because typically that is something you get either from a Goonie Pig fight event, or when they have the Goonie. Never mind. Or I think you can also get some of these items in dungeons. We're probably not going to be doing a dungeon. I've only got about 2 hours here, and if things go according to plan, then I won't be doing any dungeon expeditions until I have at least four students that have all 15s, or have all 5s in all of their disciplines, which I don't think we're going to be able to do during during the village. The way I'm going to plan on doing this is I'm going to focus on getting alchemy components, researching what potions do what in this campaign, because it's randomized for every campaign. And then if we can, we're going to make as many cleaning potions as possible. Some items are harder to get than others, so we're going to try to get as many as we can to do the research. Anyway, Astral Clock. A lot of people, a lot of accounts on Twitch follow and then unfollow, or seem to unfollow, because the follower count doesn't go up and the people who follow are no longer in the list of followers. So, we got some drive-by follows. I don't know how to feel about that. Thank you. I don't know. But Mujus is our most recent follower, who's still sticking around. And Haun Takud, I hope I got that name right. And I wanted to remind everybody that if you do have Amazon Prime, you can link it to your Twitch account, or create a Twitch account and link it, and then you can subscribe to any Twitch streamer once per month. Get out of there. And I think, oh my God, what an idiot I am. I don't even have Steam started yet. So what do you want to talk about while we're waiting for Steam and then Spellcaster University to load? If you watched the end of the last episode, which was Volcano Part 4, then you probably were like, what is happening? And if you saw that, then you know why I'm going to focus on alchemy and cleaning potions, because it seems to be broken, wherein if you just keep putting on cleaning potions, they keep raising your room efficiency for every room that's currently built in the school. And we got, was it the time room, up to over 1100 efficiency, 1100% efficiency. So that's substantial. And I think there was one point where we tracked one student as he was walking into the portal room, which was, we got to level 56 because we had so much mana coming in, because the efficiency was so high. There's that synergy where you get your efficiency up from raising your rooms, and then you apply the cleaning potions, which keep raising it to, I think it's 15%, and then the mana just starts coming in so fast that you can't keep up with it. Let's skip this. So, what I was saying is, we tracked a student who was walking into a room, had, I believe it was 0 portal skill, but it was, I'm almost certain it was less than 1, and I kind of think it was also 0. Let's start a new campaign. And we watched him get on the ramp, and as he got on the ramp, you could see that his portal started to tick up, and then I want to say it was less than 15 seconds later, he was level 5 in portal magic. So when you get your efficiencies from raising your room levels and using cleaning potions, then if the student goes in the room, they're going to gets active in the room, they're going to max out, I suppose, unless the teacher leaves or there's a portal fire or something. I think we're going to start with standard difficulty. What's the benefit of the harder ones? So needs grow faster, impossible to replay last level after defeat. I never do that anyway. Although I suppose that if you don't get the legendary spell book, it might be worth it, because some of those legendary spell books are crazy powerful. The one that reduces the cost of cards when you reduces the increase in cost of cards per draw. That's a must-have. And I know there's another one that's really powerful too. I can't remember what it is. I get my big fat head out of the way. And so I think I'm going to go with normal game length. I tried just on my own doing a shortest not too long ago, and I really couldn't get anything done, because there's that tipping point where you're starting off and you're trying to get things to work out, and then until you make a certain amount of progress, you're really not getting much done. And then after you make that certain amount of progress, it gets a little bit easier to get things done, and the mana starts coming in, the gold starts coming. And if you're not there long enough to make that happen, then these shortest runs are really difficult. So I'm not going to do that. We're going to stick with the normal. I definitely don't want to go with longest. Isn't there one? Marathon. Oh, I think it's on the main menu. With the marathon, Forces of Evil rate is negative 45%. And learning rate is also okay. Wow, you could probably get 24-hour. Well, yeah, we've had 24-hour games. That last one was pretty long, 7 to 7, and then I think the first one was about 6.5, and then so yeah, that was over 24 hours. So man, that's just crazy long. And I know I think there's a way. I think it's on the main menu. Let's quit to menu. I think there's an option. Well, maybe not. I thought there was an option where you could have an indefinite game where you just kept going, which I don't think we want to do that. So the main thing here is we want the chaos challenge. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 challenges. We're going to start with the chaos challenge. Magical aberrations are twice as common and take twice as long to disappear. Unpleasant, but we can live with that. Other challenges, you choose between 2 cards instead of 3 when drawing from your deck. Ooh, yeah, I don't like that. If we did this one, we might want to go with the longer length, because it'll take more draws to get what you want. That's that one. Transmutation challenge. 2 potions of each type are added to your deck when shuffled. 2 potions of each type are added to your deck when shuffled. Potions are 25% more effective. So then that sounds like you're going to be drawing potions more. Well, you never draw potions really. So you have a possibility of drawing potions when you are doing a deck draw. And then Rage Challenge. Relationships with normal factions deteriorate by 2 each season. Wow, that could be rough. Attacks contain 4 extra enemies. That could be rough. And then Speed Challenge. Forces of Evil advance 25% faster, and no student ever applies for 7 years of study. That's going to be hard to get some high-end students there. But we're going for the Chaos Challenge. Dun, 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 dun. And let's get started. Which of these represents chaos? The ant? The sword? The heart, definitely. I think we... Yeah, that one. I'm going to go with this. It's sort of a Celtic symbol. Yeah, that's slightly chaotic. I mean, obviously there's a pattern to it, but don't judge. I don't know what to do with this. Yeah, why not? And then not terribly fond of this purple, but I think we can come up with a different purple. Why not? And this is going to be Chaos University. I'm tempted to spell it wrong. And we'll start with Los Village, which is no language for the village. Probably need to ditch the hat. Big hat. It's funny. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So how was your day? And I think I'm in an okay position here on the screen. I should be out of the way of most things. Have the on-screen chat turned off because it does tend to obscure some things that kind of helpful for the viewing experience, and in order to make the chat work. So unfortunately, people on YouTube won't be able to see the chat from the Twitch stream. Let's see, reputation with the peasants, a Quinnipiac Chamber, village banner, tempting. Let's see, shadow and alchemy. I want that alchemy room. So getting that as soon as possible, because we want to do a lot of, I think we want to do a lot of draws from the alchemy deck. Not 100% sure on what all of the cards are. And observatory and runestone. So, well, runestone, yeah, we could put that, if you put the runestone in the, is it the refectory? Yeah, then students that are eating will be learning rune magic, which I believe also causes them to generate alchemy mana. So that might be more effective than getting that alchemy room first. But we're going to do that. Okay, let's get our draws. Psychologist, tempting. I like a good psychologist. My strategy for psychologists now is to get them as close as possible to the portal room, which generates a lot of sanity issues. And then it wouldn't be bad to have one next to the demonology chamber if you're planning on putting the tentacle in the demonology chamber, because that has sanity issues as well. I suppose you could also, if you did that, then you could use a vulture in that same area so that students that have a problem with sanity because of the vulture, the marsh vulture, then they will be in close proximity to the psychologist and potentially benefit from the psychologist that way. So some thoughts. Student hall, teacher lounge. I think I'm going to get the teacher lounge because we're going to want at least one teacher room fairly early. So we know we have at least one. Light room. Got to get the light room. Okay, refectory, private bedroom. I'm going to get the private bedroom, and I'm going to hold on to it for a little bit. Again, improve sanity. It's one of the few options for improving sanity. The Belvedere or gazebo, as I like to call it, and the birds. I can't remember what they're called. Are some of the, you've got like 4 ways to improve your sanity, and I don't think any teachers have an option for improving sanity. So there's that. Unfortunately, it doesn't help with boredom. And that's all of our draws for now. Let's see. Let's start with a shadow room right here. Oh, we're building right to left. Okay, so we've got Ancient Wisdom and Elder, and I'm pretty sure that, well, first of all, we know that the blue traits here, the Capora Sano, which I believe means sound body in Latin, and Poser, both of these are in blue. Because these are permanent traits. These cannot be subtracted. There are ways to get rid of negative traits on teachers, but you can never get rid of the blue one. Also believe, we'll try to look for this pattern today. Capora Sano and Poser always go together. Ancient Wisdom and Elder always go together. And then Elder's not so good because we've got the move slower. So it takes them longer to get to their classroom. Not going to be as big a problem because this guy's going to be fairly close to the teacher lounge. So that's going to reduce his travel time by proximity. Don't like the Chatty, but I do like the researcher. But I like comical a lot. Their presence reduces boredom for all other students. Reduces, not just reduces the rate of increase, but reduces. So that's fairly strong. So as much as I like researcher, I think we're going to go with Dave here. Hi, I'm Dave. And we're going to put the alchemy room next to that. I probably should have gone with alchemy room first since we're trying to emphasize alchemy a little bit more. Let's see, fun and round belly. And was it Dracone 84? I can look that up pretty quick. That's not what I need. Let's see, go into notifications and yeah, Dracone 84. I forgot what I was going to say now. One thing, yeah, traits. Well, yeah, it was Dracone 84, but no. Oh, that the blue traits up here are based on the teacher's body type. So we're going to want to keep an eye on that. That'd be interesting to find. All right, fun. Students in the teacher's class get bored half as fast versus round belly. Gets hungry faster. Hawk-eyed, which is good. Clumsy, which is more likely to create aberration in students. But we've got under protection of king, which I like a lot. Get that free reputation with the kingdom. Courageous, deals 35% more combat damage in combat. We may get attacked. That could be beneficial, but I think this fun is really tempting, and this clumsy is I kind of want to avoid that, but we're going to go with Hawk-eyed, even though she's unionized, and yeah. All right. I'm not looking at the pedagogy too much because I'm going to be counting on the magic hat to increase their pedagogy as we go. My plan here is I'm going to put the shadow rooms across the bottom. I'm going to put the 101 classes, the ones that teach 3 skills. I'm going to put them across this second level, or if you're in England, the first floor. Okay, so we've got fun and round belly again, hawk-eyed and clumsy again. Yeah, that does seem to be a pattern. That's small sample size, but let's see, unbreakable, heavy sleeper, steadfast, loses sanity more slowly. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with hawk-eyed. What else do we have here? We've got a dormitory, refectory. Let's put the dormitory down here. We'll do do we have a student hall? We'll do a student hall here. Oh, I forgot that we weren't not paused. And then we'll put a refectory on top of that. We will put the teacher's lounge here with the plan of putting a trophy room here, another teacher room here, here, or here. 2 of those 3. And then private bedroom. I am tempted to hold on to that for now. We shouldn't have any sanity problems immediately out of the gate. And it would be nice if I can get that closer to where I put the portal room, but I don't know where the portal room is going to be yet. So we'll hold on to that. Let's get our houses. Okay, so we've got diligent. That's good. Generates 10% more mana while studying. Steadfast, loses sanity 20% less. Gourmet, eats faster. I think of these 3, diligent is the one. If you're going to be having a problem with sanity on a level, which I think, is it the marsh that generates sanity problems, and then some of the curses you get when you finish a school level can also cause sanity problems. That would be more beneficial, but I think diligent, generating more mana is going to be better, especially during the first part of the level. Worker, that's really good, learns all magic 10% faster. Unbreakable, reduces all losses of health by 20%. Again, we don't know if that affects dungeon crawls. I was thinking, for example, that the demon horns that you can get are supposed to, I think, double your damage, but I think they only double your damage in the map level. I don't think they work during expeditions, which is too bad. Clearly, worker and diligent, yeah, that's going to be pretty good. We're going to go with Arcana and alchemy. And we'll put that up here. Because we do want something that's going to have some emphasis for alchemy. I'm going to choose the light blue robe. Got that, and we've got purple there. Let's change this also to some shade of purple, or we could do a light blue. I think that's going to work too. So that'll represent our two discipline colors that house is specialized for. So then I'm also going to want a house that does nature and shadow, and I'm going to want a house that does either light and nature or light and shadow. I'm not sure yet. But nature and light are a good combination for your support skills in dungeons. So herbalism for healing, shield for buffing the magic shields or the magic armor between exchanges, and then also the heroism, which is your damage reduction, your persistent armor. All right, so what do we have here? We've got athletics, so students move around faster. That's good. Ambitious has better chances to obtain the most beneficial futures after curriculum. It's kind of good, but I think I want them to get between classes and needs room faster. All right, worker, that's good again. Oh, popular, doubles prestige or loss at the end of their studies. So if we choose this one, it's kind of beneficial towards the beginning of the level, where if you see that you're in fall and it seems like it's the end of fall, beginning of winter is when you have your graduations. If you know you have your graduations coming up, you can move anyone who you think is going to graduate into your house that has popular, and then they can generate twice as much prestige, which is supposed to get you more students when you're recruiting or when recruiting options come up. But it's hard to say how effective prestige is. The higher your university's prestige is, the more students you will attract. Play cards to increase prestige. Yeah, but it doesn't say how effective it is. And even when we've had our prestige up in the several hundreds, it doesn't seem like we're getting that many more students in. It seems about the same. So I am not going to be too worried about prestige. All right, so worker, popular, and well-behaved. Students misbehave half as much. That's pretty good. Neviaris recommends this one highly. So students are less likely to create graffiti, that sort of thing. It is pretty good. Versus worker, learns all magic 10% faster. I think I prefer the worker because it's beneficial. If students aren't well behaved, then wherever students are studying, then they still benefit. Well behaved just creates fewer obstacles. It's kind of a tough choice. So now, what do we want to go with? Let's try light and nature. That'll leave shadow is our only disciplines that aren't prioritized anywhere. And this doesn't have a central icon. I didn't know that was an option. I guess that is an option. Is that new? I thought you had to have one. All right, so we're doing light and nature, so we can either choose something that's light like a star or nature like we did see that plant. Yeah, let's go with the star. Oops, I'm doing the wrong thing. There we go. We'll make the star yellow, because light. And then we'll have these two shades of green. And light nature, as if the colors didn't give it away. Denature, interesting. Like alcohol you can't drink. And I'm going to go with the light robe here. All right. Now, before we accept these students, we're going to go into the headmaster's office. When you play a card of students, you know you're going to get 5 students, so you might as well max your gold out. Let's see. Most educated students, wealthiest family, sanest, sponsor. We're probably going to do this reduced curriculum length at some point, but not for now. Men and women, free dormitories, medium salaries, and paid meals. So the main thing we want to change before we do this first draw is 30 gold. And then as soon as we draw the students, we can change it back so that we can get more students, or we attract more students. So play these guys we've got, and again, if we have Chatty, they're probably going in the trash can. All right, 7-year student. Oh, and we need to change this to shadow. Courageous, goth, aggressive. I'm going to put them here. Chosen by light, again here. Again, chosen by the light. I think I'm going to move that first one up to here. Dumb, pretentious, hypochondriac. Lawful good. Let's go ahead and put him in there just so we can try to generate some mana. Courageous, antisocial, aggressive. Same thing there. So I already forgot what I said. We need someone in here, and I think it's going to be this one. Yeah, okay, and where's my smartest student? Dumb, smart, brilliant, and dumb. So I'm going to move this one up here as well because we want to emphasize getting that alchemy mana. And this guy needs to emphasize shadow for now. Okay, we can move our university price back down to the average. Well, that's another thing. I did increase the cost of the application fee. So maybe with the application fee higher and the prestige much higher, then it's sort of balanced out. I'm just guessing. All right, new students. So we've got a normal, beautiful, pretentious. We've got 2, 2, and 1. I think we already have a 7-year student here. I'm not too worried about that in the first half of the game. Probably won't do any dungeon crawls in the first half of the game, or even at the middle point. Although you can get a lot of treasure with good students. Normal, 3-year. Why not here? Shifty. Misbehaves much more than a normal student. How much more? It's hard to say. So I'm tempted to ditch this student, but we kind of, in the beginning, it feels like you want as much as possible. Old-fashioned, 7-year. We'll put him there. Alchemy apprentice there. So I think we're also a little bit lopsided again. Move one of these to the light, but just one. All right. So alchemy should have the advantage. All right, we've got some gold. Dormitory, private room, private apartments. Private apartments will be for, that's a teacher room where they can actually sleep, and you can put a bed in there like the tribal bed so that they don't get tired as fast. Private bedroom, also tempting. Dormitory, slightly tempting. I think I'm going to get the private apartments. We're going to want it eventually. Not at the moment. So we could actually even put it right here. I'm going to hold off for now. We don't have that many teachers, so this room should be adequate for the teachers that we have. Now, what do the villagers want? We're probably going to get some nature mana out of this. Hi there, we're from around here. We don't like trouble and we're not fond of strangers. Is that how villagers talk? I don't know. What are you doing here exactly? Let's see. So, do not worry, we are exclusively teach light magic in accordance with the rules of the Church of Light. So, in which case, we lose Inquisition points. Don't quite understand that. Gain peasant reputation points and then some light mana. Then we also can say that we train necromancers. Get some shadow mana, but then lose 20 reputation with the peasants. Don't want to do that. Gain 5 reputation with the Lord of Evil. Not really worth it. And then, of course, our option with no penalty. We get 110 natural mana, and we'll raise our reputation with the peasants by 5. So we'll do that, and then hopefully we'll get a nature class of some sort. Stable. Oh, this, I like this. I'm tempted to go for the dolmen, but if we get the stable, I can't remember where. We'll look at that in a moment. Corporisano and Courageous, Poser and Hypochondriac, Inspiring. Okay, Inspiring wins every time. What were her other traits? Inspiring and Relaxed. Yeah, Relaxed always, I'm pretty sure always comes with Inspiring. Courageous, so deals more damage in combat. Not going to be too beneficial if she's this high from the ground floor. Relaxed moves a bit slower. Procrastinator gets tired and moves more slowly. Now, theoretically, if you have a stable near your refectory, that's supposed to increase the efficiency of your refectory somehow. And I'm not sure exactly how it works. I think it's if you choose an option in here for like organic meals or so organic meals. So we've got free meals, paid meals, and organic meals. I'm not getting a tooltip here, but I thought organic meals. Oh, there we go. Refectory efficiency improves for each nearby stable and greenhouse. Refectory upkeep doubles. So that's an option. Hopefully it won't be too expensive. I think we can handle it. All right, so we've got the private bedroom and the private apartments, and let's get the clock ticking. We're at the 37-minute mark, and we're starting the game now. Woohoo! All right, the king's here. As always, instead of 200 gold, which would allow us to buy not one draw from the deck, we can have the Royal Architects help us out, and we get basically a free deck draw. Also does not increase the prices for any of our other items. Enchantment Workshop, very tempting. We already have an alchemy room. We already have a light room. The janitor's lodge will be beneficial. Now, even if we get a lot of alchemy potions, I don't know if they're as overpowered if you don't have janitors as well. Because I'm not sure if... I suspect one way that it may work is if you use your cleaning potions to clean your room to the base level of efficiency, so there's no detractor from the room being dirty, and then the janitor comes along and makes it more clean, and then you put the alchemy or the cleaning potion on top of that, then that may be what allows you to get that super efficiency with cleaning potions. So I don't know if you need janitors. I suspect that may be how it works, and this may be something that gets patched out later. Let's go ahead and get the Enchantment Workshop. We're going to put that on top of the Nature Workshop, or the stable. Hawk-eyed and Athletic versus Punctual and Steadfast. Don't care that much about Punctual. Don't care that much about Steadfast. Demanding, so more expensive. Coward, less damage in combat. Chatty. I don't like Chatty. Both of these start off with excellent pedagogy, so that's nice. The Hawk-eyed is beneficial. The Athletic is about as good as the Punctual. So the Hawk-eyed is tempting. But I'm a little worried about the Chatty. We can lose Chatty later on. Let's go ahead and get the Chatty teacher. Slows down the learning rate of students in the same room. This is the opposite of what you want from a teacher. So with this, I am counting on getting a crystal ball to remove negative features, negative traits. We can't get rid of Clumsy, but we can get rid of Chatty. So this is a bit of a gamble. I don't know when I'm going to get a crystal ball, and I don't know how long it'll take for the crystal ball to get the teacher to lose that negative trait. Am I talking too much? You've heard this all before, right? The Adventurers Guild sends its regards. I found a window between two troll massacres to come say hi. The opening of a new magic school is always good news for the Adventurers Guild. What kind of mage do you train? And I tend to choose this, mages that blow things up. Trinkets might be good. That might actually even get us the crystal ball or the magic hat that I like. But I'm not sure. Blow things up, blow things up. I think these are the ones that have the sword icon. And then mages who mend folk. What would that be? So probably just a light draw? Draw from the light deck? I'm not sure. I'm going to go with this one in hopes of getting a crystal ball or magic hat. This Arcane Staff is good as well. I'm not going to be getting any staffs other than the Arcane Staff. The way it works is when a student has at least level 3 in Elementalism and 2 in Enchantment, they get an Arcane Crystal Staff. They now learn all magic 25% faster, no matter the level. So this is also one of the reasons that I wanted a house that has Arcane and Alchemy. At some point I may even want one that has Arcane and Shadow to encourage students to get the Sign of the Eldest pendant. So the only pendant that I'll be drawing. Hello?
Hello.
What's the matter?
I was just coming in here because I thought you might be streaming.
I am streaming.
Nice.
Yeah, because you need demonology and portal magic to get the Sign of the Eldest, which again pushes the Lord of Evil's progress back. So for now, we'll be getting the Arcane Staff, and we'll be getting it hopefully 2 more times, so we can, each time you play the card, draw and play, then you can reduce this level requirement by 1. So if we can get 3 of these, that'll reduce this level 3 down to 1. And then anyone who gets 1 in Enchantment and 1 in Elementalism will get the staff. And then they can learn all magic 25% faster. Ooh, a lot of stuff going on here. All right, let's talk to this guy first. Oh, not this. It's too early. So we're getting ready to get attacked by a bunch of skeletons. For a while now, students have been reporting holes around the school and shaking below the ground. This might be a mole problem. Now, if we had more alchemy mana, I forgot this was even an option. Usually this guy is good news, but except for this. And we're a long ways from having 200 alchemy mana anyway. So if we had the alchemy mana, we could say, let's ask our alchemist to create an anti-mole potion. That'll do the trick. Or if we had a dolmen and a stable, how are we supposed to have a dolmen and a stable this early in the game? That's just asking too much. Although we did have a choice between the two. I suppose our beastie experts will be able to tell them to dig elsewhere, which causes a new event. I don't know if that causes an attack or something else. Or we can basically blow it off because we don't have any other options. Do you really think handling moles is what's most urgent right now? So we're probably going to get attacked by skeletons. Oh no, they're actually undead coming up to the surface. Our school must have been built on a cursed cemetery. Dun dun dun. That old chestnut. So again, we don't have any options. We don't have enough light mana. We have 3 out of 300. So close. I'm sure pouring the correct potion in there could solve the problem. So again, we would need alchemy mana for this option. And I'm sure we could convince them there are better places than under our school. And that would cost us 300 shadow mana if we have a crypt. And we don't have a crypt yet. Also, you need the potion workshop for this one. And you need the hero chapel for this one. So we got to fight it out. You are being attacked by 8 undead. So yeah, before we draw any new students, let's go ahead and get that there. So there, should we slow this down so we can actually see the attack? So they're actually coming into the school. There's one student fighting them. He's a goner. Someone else is fighting here. The minstrel of all times. It's Paul Stanley, everybody. Greetings, mage. I'm the minstrel, but I'm sure you've heard of me before. Well, not really. Let's see. Oh, he's so handsome. Ah, the minstrel, he is so handsome. Tonight, we're all going to see him sing at the tavern. So, this gets us a curse for the level. All students learn 15% slower. And the curse called minstrel distraction. So, we're going to want to be overcoming that, we'll have to visit the theater. We'll do that. We can do it right now, actually, while the fight is going on, just so we can find out what our options are. All right, so we can gain 3 prestige points on every visit for free, or if we have 200 alchemy, we can exchange 200 alchemy for 700 gold. Not the worst. Let's see. If we have 2 prisons, not a prison that's level 2, but 2 actual jail rooms, and the Orc Hound, which means maybe we want to be friends with the orcs, because we can get an Orc Hound sometimes by interacting with the orcs. We can close the tavern to students, and we'll get rid of that minstrel distraction. Or if we have 2 righteous cloisters. Okay, so those are light rooms that teach sacred magic, and a reliquary, which is a light item that buffs your light magic learning. Then same thing, our students are above earthly pleasures, they will no longer be going to the tavern. So we've got 2 options there. So whiteboard time, because I'm not going to remember. Let's see, we can do that if we have 200 alchemy, but I'm probably not going to do that option, maybe ever. So we need 2 prisons and 1 Orc Hound, or 2 righteous cloisters. And I don't like the idea of 2 righteous cloisters, because then if you're trying to increase your efficiency, you've got to increase both of them, which means that either one is only going to be half as efficient as it could be. The benefit of having 2 is more students can study sacred magic at a time. But that's not my preferred way of doing things. Having 2 jail cells, a jail cell or a prison, I can't remember if it can accommodate 2 students or 3. But also each one takes up 1 space each, instead of like the righteous cloister, which takes up 2 spaces each. So we kind of want to avoid doing it that way. We want to go with the prisons and the hound. But I'm going to write this down anyway. And then 1 reliquary. Probably not going to go with that route, unless it just falls into our lap, or we get tired of waiting for the Orc Hound or something. For now, let's just take those 3 prestige points and watch the fight. So we've got 3 students that are still alive, and here come some more students. We can see, we've clearly lost at least 1 student here. I don't remember what this number was. It was at least 3. It might have been more. All right, we got a dum-dum, 5-year student, hyperactive. That's not great. Let's go ahead and put him in light. Jack of all trades. Going to put him up here. Slow and heavy sleeper, but he's smart and he's 7-year. Oh, I'm going to start him here. And we got 1 dead student right here. He's a ghosty. Ghost. Zoink Scoob. All right, we can start the clock back up. And he is a scaredy. He lost some health. Minstrel distraction and watchful teacher, so misbehaves less. And he's better now. All right, so let's go back to high speed. I said, there we go. Nothing's happening. All right, so we've got our upkeep. It seems like we had enough gold to pay our bills. 42 gold for teacher salaries and 11 for upkeep. New student chosen by light, so I'm going to start him here. This one's Chatty. He's only normal. He's comical, though. So if I had enough inspiring teachers or repentant beds, I might take him, but since I don't, I won't. 3, 3, 7. We'll go there. And then what is she going to want? I don't have enough mana to do anything. Let's go ahead and spend this before she... I I don't remember what her options are, but one of the possibilities is that if we can't do anything else, it's going to cost us 100 of each type of mana. So I would rather get this update now. Let's get the Potion Workshop. Mentor's pretty good, but we're going to go with the Potion Workshop. Fun and ex-adventurer. Oh, he's chatty too. Ancient Wisdom. He's chatty as well. So we've got and they're both ex-adventurer. I think I'm going to go with fun because this class is going to be far enough away from the it's actually not that far from the where the teacher rooms are going to be, but still I think fun is going to be more beneficial. And then let's see what Helga here has to say, or Broomhilda. I don't know what her name is. Teaching tools. We need new tools. The ones we are using are old and used up. We cannot keep going like this. So negotiated with the Inquisition, not an option, because we don't have 50 reputation with that faction. If you're 50 with the reputation with the Kingdom, we can get money. Or if we have 100 gold, we don't, then we can get a spell book, which is a pretty good item. Or, like I was afraid of, it's going to cost us 100 of each mana. So these should each hit 0, but they won't go into the negatives. It's a little painful. I'm glad I spent that. Got that Potions Workshop. So we don't have an Arcana class yet. What else are we missing? We've got Alchemy, Nature. We've got a Shadow room. We've got a Light room. So the only thing we're missing is an Arcana room. Oh, Chatty. Normal, well off. So he's not that great. We're going to ditch him. Arcane Scholar. There we go. Shifty. I'm not sure how bad Shifty is. It feels kind of bad. And we'll go again with Alchemy. Oh, no. And we've got some Orcs. They're going to want something. Maybe we can... I think if we have 100 Alchemy, then we can have a beneficial conversation with him. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. No, we don't. Anyway. Oh, this is not that conversation. Greetings, humans. Our clan needs sorcerers to fight the king's forces. So this will be one of our... Could be, seeing this star here. Could be one of our challenges for the level. And I don't want it. It's not too hard to get, and we do want good reputation with the orcs anyway. Wait a second here. Are his eyes inside his mouth? Or is that a helmet? I don't understand what I'm seeing here. Yeah, that's odd. But we don't want this one. The downside is if we tell them, no, we don't want your quest, and we don't want to lose reputation with the Kingdom and Inquisition, the alternative is we have to lose 10 reputation with the orcs. So... worth it. We don't have enough gold to visit the merchants yet. So, if you're going to be farting, you need to go.
I'm not.
Okay. You got your Dogzilla shirt on?
Yeah.
We got that in Galveston. Oh my goodness. So I don't know. You should just go.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
My God, what did you eat?
Nothing.
You don't eat nothing and get gas like that. Although he did have his COVID shot Friday, his first COVID shot, so maybe he's experiencing some, what do you call that? The part of your body that fights disease? Wow, that's some powerful juice. So I think we're just going to let this tick up a little bit. We are going to need reputation with the Orc Camp to get rid of our best chance of getting the Orc Hound is getting reputation with the Orcs. So let's go ahead and do that. If we had... So this is... What is this? I hope our students won't bother our orc friends too much. So we get shadow mana and nature mana, but it costs us reputation. That's a weird one. Let's Let's see. We can ask the orcs to fight against the Lord of Evil, which would push this progress bar back 3%. But it would cost us 40 reputation. And you need 50 reputation to even get that as an option. Reputation at least 0, then we can lose reputation and gain natural mana. Or if we have the hunting trophy, we can get the fawn card. The fawn card helps teachers stay in classrooms. It reduces, I can't remember if it reduces their needs or reduces the rate of increase. I think it reduces the rate of increase, but we're here for reputation, so let's get a little reputation. It's like the sky is spinning, man. Alright, and we hit 0, which means that we probably just lost a little bit of prestige. Slow, antisocial, courageous. Got 10, 3, and 3. And a bit slow. I'm going to go ahead and put him in here. Shadow Disciple. So why not start them here? I didn't check to see if that one had Chatty or not. So let's go back. Shifty. Okay, so no Chatty there. And not that you can do anything with them anyway. You can't get rid of them. Oh, this Broomhilda's back. Okay, so here's our curriculum challenge. So it's gonna, let's just read it. It is time to create a specific teaching goal. We should put a curriculum together so our students end up with great futures. What curriculum would you like to create? So Undertaker. So the good part about this one is it's only going to take a specialization or skill in necromancy, and I believe Undertaker is like level 1 or 2 in necromancy is the requirement. So easy to achieve, but it will force 20 students who are capable of being a necromancer or of being an Undertaker to choose Undertaker, even if they have much better futures available, like Archmage or whatever. Okay, Lich, we only need to train 6 of them, also necromancy, but I believe it's level 5 in necromancy to be a Lich. Ranger is really weak, and it's only beast magic. We already have a stable. And this is our first level, so we don't have any bonuses. I'm tempted to go with Lich. Can we get 5 students to be level 5 in necromancy? 6 students to be level 5 in necromancy. Maybe. If I know I can get the cleaning potion solution and the ingredients for it on the regular, then that would be easy. So it really contingent on RNG there, mostly RNG. Ranger. So I think it's a 0 prestige future. I can't remember if Undertaker is 0 prestige. I think we're going to go with Lich. It'll be a little bit harder than these other two, but it should be achievable, even though we don't have a crypt yet. So a little bit of a gamble there. Again, we may lose 100 of each mana, so let's go ahead and spend this now. So we already have a potion workshop and an enchantment workshop. It's a little bit worry about a library. I'm going to upgrade the potion workshop. One of the upgrades for the potion workshop, or the upgrade for the potion workshop, is allow students to create alchemical reagents, which basically they create a potion that you can spend on your school that creates 200 alchemy mana. And she's going to get to us before this gets up to where we can spend it. Oh, a roasting box. So if we had money, 120 gold, we could buy the coffee machine. Even if we don't use it, we can buy it, and then she doesn't get mad at us. Or if we have the component, the alchemy component, alcohol, then we can, distract her. Or we can lose 5 prestige points, which is our only option. Is it really an option if it's your only option? But at least it didn't cost us any mana. So now this guy, what is he going to offer us? So we have one challenge. One challenge is the, or quest, is the curriculum quest. He's probably going to offer us something else, or it could be another attack of the moles. All right, so we'll hold off on him. Let's get some new students in here. Courageous ambition, a bit slow. We'll go there. Oh, and he's the only one. So the orcs are coming back. We're going to want to get our alchemy up in case it's that conversation where we can bribe them with alchemy. All right, school specialty. Keeping in mind that we need to make 5 necromancers, but also keeping in mind that I'm going to be emphasizing alchemy. And there we go. Let's see. In that case, school specialty. Every respectable school needs a special magic discipline they specialize in. Isn't that special? It is crucial if to be recognized internationally. So we don't get anything from this other than the quest, so we can choose Arcane Specialist, which we don't even have. It would be nice if you choose one and it gives you 200 mana in that specialty. Light, alchemy, or nature. But you can't... Shadow is not an option, so that's... I don't know why. But I guess because it's infamous and you want to be famous. Jefe, what is infamous? Oh, it's guapo. What is infamous? Anyway, 3 amigos. So we're going to choose alchemy. So now we have 2 of our stars, 2 of our quests, and we have over 100. So maybe we'll come out of this okay. We're hungry. What can we do about that? This is why you want the waffle maker or the cheese raclette. See, the humans will find something to eat. Otherwise, we'll eat the humans and the small humans living in the humans' house. We'll also eat the house that the humans and the small humans live in. And probably the humans' pets too. With some herbs and aromatics. So, if we had the waffle maker, we could get 10 reputation with the orc tribe, which we don't. Or if we had the cheese raclette, we could get 5 reputation and 3 prestige. Or if we have nothing, then we can lose 30 reputation with the orcs. We don't want to do that. So, okay, so alchemy is not going to save us here. We can lose reputation with the kingdom and the peasants. I think at the moment I'm actually going to choose that because I really don't want this reputation going down. The peasants in the kingdom not likely to attack us. The kingdom, I think, only attacks you if you don't pay your taxes. Guinea pigs back. We don't have enough gold to visit the merchants. But we do need reputation with the orcs. Let's do that first. Orcs. Yes. All right. So, I don't have gold, so we can't choose this higher option here. Humans, what do you want? You hear distant music and yelling in the village. Looking into it, you realize that the great Olymporc games are about to start. So we can get our 10 reputation, or we can use reputation to buy mana, nature mana, or we can get gold and lose 10 reputation. I'm going to do this, and the reason I'm going to do this is because we don't have an arcane classroom yet, and the easiest or the most likely way that we can get an arcane classroom when we're not generating arcane mana is through either drawing from the gold deck, which don't recommend, or visiting the sneaky merchants, and then you have a a 3 in 5 chance of getting the classroom that you want. It comes up with the 5. The choice is of the 5 101 classrooms, like the shadow room, the light room, then you'll get to choose between 3 of those 5, and so there's a 3 in 5 chance that you'll get the one you want. And it's 200 gold. So I'm going to get the gold and then wait for the next guinea pig, and then if we still don't have an arcane room, then I'll go and hopefully buy one. All right, new students. let's see, we got diligent, allergic to pollen, so we don't want him in the nature room if we can avoid it. Let's go ahead and put him in here. This guy may want to sell us a dragon. Ooh, there we go. Express cleaning. Dear future client, I heard your establishment is suffering from significant sanitary woes. Let me offer you a few different options you might find useful. So, long cleaning session with janitor formula, which costs us 100 gold, and we draw the janitor lodge card so we can have a janitor. Take the void cleaning potion formula. Oh, wait. Is it the actual formula? If it were the actual formula, I would definitely take this, because I want the formula for the cleaning potion so I don't have to research it. But I don't think it gives you the actual formula. I think it just gives you one of each potion, one void and one cleaning. So, no. Let's see. The drooler, which is a pet that cleans rooms. Although I don't think it's as effective as the janitor. But I don't think it ever gets tired. And then, no thanks, I like my school it is. So we will get a janitor's lodge. Not sure where to put it. I want to put it out here, or maybe right here. Can I put it right there? I can put it right here. So let's do that. We've got inspiring, which I don't know if that matters for a janitor. Students in this teacher's class have a small chance of losing a random negative trait. Hawk-eyed would also be good, ex-adventurer, but he's not teaching, so we won't get the I don't think we get the benefit of reputation. So I'm going to go with inspiring and avoid the temptation to buy something with the gold deck or basic deck. Alright, we've got some more alchemy mana. Elven bow is probably what we're going to go for here. Active students in this room gain elven focus bonus that doubles the immediate gains of the future they will obtain. So if they get a future that gives them 100 alchemy mana, then they get 200 instead. I think it also works for prestige, but I wouldn't swear to it. But it only affects immediate gains. So if you get something where students... like I think it's librarian, students are more likely to have the well-behaved, or is it, I don't know, leave a comment, then that does not double. So this is pretty beneficial, especially in the first half of the level. Ritual orc painting, new students have a higher chance of being half orcs. I'm not in love with that, and then I'm saving my pendants for the sign of the Eldest. So let's go ahead and get this. We can put it probably in the refectory for now. I may move it later, but this will be the most high exposure spot. So anyone who eats in here will have a high chance of getting the Elven Focus bonus. All right, Elven Focus bonus, Hocus Pocus. All right, we've got the greenhouse. We can't play it here. That's going to be a problem. We could put it here, I think. Yeah, the doors are on the side. So we could probably play it next to this janitor's closet, and then the students would not have too hard a time getting to it. Herbalism is good for your dungeon crawlers. Allows them to heal, and that's a passive skill. Pretty sure that's a passive skill. Or a totem, so that students can learn druidism. Druidism has the fury attack in dungeons, so that's pretty strong. I tend to go with necromancy for my frontline attackers, so that they can replenish their health. But if everybody in the group has herbalism, then that's good too. Then they shouldn't need necromancy. So yeah, I'm going to get greenhouse. I don't know if I want to put it here. The problem is, as you may already know, this red line indicates that you can't build directly above it. You can build 2 levels above it, you can build to the side and above, but you can't build directly over this. And while I would like to put it right here, that won't work because there's something directly over it. So I don't have to follow my scheme of putting like classrooms on the same level, but I find that that's beneficial in that if a teacher leaves a room, then a student that has a priority for that mana type of magic, then they have a nearby classroom they can go to. So I think I'm actually just going to hold on to this for a little bit and see how it plays out. How is our guinea... Wow, we've got a long way to go before our guinea pig's ready again. And that gold is just calling me. Spend me, spend me. So we're generating alchemy mana pretty quickly. Got some new students. Comical, excellent. Gonna put him right there. And another teacher. Oh, no, pause. So let's spend this before... Oh, I can't spend it. It's not ready yet. Before she talks to us. And... okay, so we can lose 100 gold. I didn't really want to lose 100 gold. Or we can lose our mana. I think I'm going to lose our mana because I want to hold on to that gold for now. Our wages were pretty high there. All right, guinea pig's ready, so we're going to go to the sneaky merchants, and hopefully, I'm very interested in new classrooms. Hopefully, we can draw the arcane mana, because I only have enough to do this once. There it is, whew, arcane room. So we're going to put that here on our 101 level. And we've got excellent versus appropriate. Don't care much about that. We've got ancient wisdom and comical, so their presence reduces boredom for all students. That's pretty good. The downside is they're slow and they're slow. We've got punctual and job lover. Job lover means the teacher gets bored more slowly, so they'll spend more time in class. Punctual means they'll get to class faster. They move faster, basically. Demanding, so they cost more. And voracious, they eat more slowly. So even though this guy's slow, he's who we're going with. And there will be a teacher room here, here, maybe here, or here. Eventually, you know, if everything goes according to plan. Again, we can put our greenhouse on top of that. All right, we'll see. We'll see. We're down to we're down to 86 gold, so we are spending way more than we're taking in. So we're going to have prestige problems here in the near future. Got a comical, shifty, ugly. We'll go there. And just taking a look at some of our students here. I'm looking to see if anyone has that Arcane Staff yet, and they would get that. What does this guy do? Okay, he's got 2 in enchantment, so he's learning a little. So he would need to have 2 in enchantment and 3 in... Oh, that's right, we don't have any arcane magic, or we just got this first classroom, so no one's going to have learned any arcane magic yet. What does this guy want? All right, again, we may have a preferable outcome with him if we can get enough alchemy mana. There's 100. Hopefully that's enough. Okay, yes. So we have a birth problem. Our cows no longer give birth, which is going to be a huge problem for all farmers. I thought that said families for some reason. Do you smell burnt toast? Let's see. We need you to make us a fertility potion, as I'm told it's called. Can you? So we can spend 50 alchemy mana and get 50 for 15 reputation. Tempting. We have a... Maybe because we have a stable? No. Or we can charge them 250 gold. Very tempting. I think we're at negative 10 already with the peasants. So, not the best idea. And we already have our alchemy classroom, or our arcana classroom. So, I'm not as heavily in need of the gold. See, our druids can do massage techniques. So, for no charge, we can get the 10 reputation, or we can just say no, which doesn't do anything, oddly enough. So we can get 15 for 50. I think I'm going to hold on to that alchemy mana for now, because we're the early stages. You want to build as much as possible, and which is why I've got 3 classrooms down here, or 3 rooms. All right, the Inquisition. Wow, another season with no... No, I am tempted to change that to free, but not going to do it. Summer, fall. Yeah, this is be a bad time to change that to 0. All right, so we'll let our gold and mana tick upward here. Wow, our gold is not ticking up here. And our dormitory is full. That ain't cool. Which means that we may end up having students leave because they're tired and don't have a place to sleep. Private apartments. I am going to go ahead and play this now, so the teachers have some place to sleep, so they don't leave. And what does the Inquisition want? The tithe! We have chosen to tolerate your impious sorcerer university, but this does incur some compensation. We have come to collect the tithe, which will fund our team of mage hunters. Ironic, isn't it? So we're going to have to lose 20 reputation because we don't have the gold that they want. Hopefully they won't visit us too often. Goonie Pig is back. Orc Village? Yeah, Orc Village. Well, let's take a look at everything here. So the Inquisition -20, the villagers at 0, the king -6. I think that was -15 and it's come back up to -6. The minstrel, and again for the minstrel we need 2 prisons and an orc hound, or 2 righteous cloisters and a reliquary, and we're nowhere near having any of those. 6 with the Adventurers Guild, all right, and 0 with the Lord of Evil. So, orcs, and okay, bet on the Orc Chief's weak nephew is going to give us 20 reputation, and only cost us 20 gold, which is pretty much all we have. So, if we have another bill come due, we're going to lose more prestige. And there's the bill, and that's 0, and okay, I could have sworn this was already at 22, so maybe we didn't lose any prestige. Okay. New student. We got Jack of all trades, Unbreakable, Shifty. I'm going to go here. And... Alright, I'm going to get the... Alembic. We don't have the Rune Scriptorium yet. So that's kind of tempting. But... I am going to get the Alembic because alcohol is a alchemy component, and we need to figure out our cleaning potion recipe, so we need lots of components. Now, where can we put this? Put it in the shadow room, in the light room, ironically, for communion. The arcane room. We can also put it in the refectory, which is what I'm going to do for now, because more students are going to come to the refectory than probably any other classroom. This guy is generating Adventurers Guild reputation, even though there's no one in his classroom. And we've got a merchant coming up. Oh, there's a graffiti in this room. So where's our... Not that we can do anything about it, but our janitor is right here. So, I'm going to wait this guy out, because he may want gold in order to have his interaction, and we're down to 0 gold, so it didn't matter. Dragon Merchant, too expensive, so we're going to have to say no to the dragon. And, alright, so we've got graduates, but no incoming students. That ain't cool. This is already year 3? Wow. Alright, so what can we graduate? Peasant. No. We've got some better options. Stonecutter. At least we get some prestige. And 20 gold. Let's see. Here we've got a ranger. So we've got peasant, ranger, or dead. Ranger is the best option, so we'll take that. Shepherd, peasant, mage village. So we'll take the shepherd. And I think there may have been one other, but they died. Okay, spend some. Man of War snake. Very good. Very good. Stable, also tempting. Plant that eats scholars' hands. Active characters in this room lose a lot of boredom, but also lose a bit of health. So it's kind of good for fighting boredom, but the Man of War snake is pretty powerful. Improves efficiency of all rooms on the snake's floor. Now, where can we play that? I really want to play it right here, but we don't, excuse me, we don't have a classroom that has a pet spot. And is this the nature classroom? No, that's the alchemy room. So we don't have the basic nature room, which I think probably doesn't have a pet slot anyway. Okay, so we can go here. That's not going to do much. We can go here. That's not going to do much. And that's about it. So if we go here, that'll increase the efficiency, or let's see, improves the efficiency of all rooms on the snake. So that'll improve the efficiency of the student hall and the teacher's lounge. I might be better off improving the efficiency of the stable, even. And we don't have any shadow classrooms except for the actual shadow room. And is there something wrong with this teacher? Not really. Where is he? He's just chilling up here in the teacher lounge. And then what does this merchant want? He might have a quest for us. Yes, he has a quest for us. So the gold quest, he'll give us 200 gold when we receive the quest for Merchant Guild, which is one of the easiest quests, where we have to earn 10,000 gold before we finish the level. Probably easy, although we haven't had a lot of luck yet. And I think it includes the gold that we've already accumulated. So it's either this or we say no and another quest will be offered to us. One is the Archmage Quest, and yeah, let's go. This one's easy, so let's go ahead and take it. Plus, 200 gold, not going to hurt us. And I'm tempted to hold on to this for now because it'll cost us 300, and we've been having trouble paying our bills. So I think we're just going to keep that. And we've also had trouble with some other things, so I'm going to go ahead and put the greenhouse here. It may cause a problem because we can't build above it, but I think we can build around that. Let's see. So we've got Caporesano versus Hawkeyed, and the Hawkeyed is Chatty. But I think I'm still going to choose her. And now that I think about it, the Magic Hat and Crystal Ball are going to come from drawing this deck. Although, again, we could probably go to the Sneaky Merchants and try to buy random items from them. It ain't cool. Let's see. Alchemy Room, Light Room, Magic Armor. Active characters in this room lose half as much health for a few minutes. Again, I don't know if it affects dungeon crawls. So I'm going to... Which one are we having the most trouble with? We're having more trouble with the light mana than the alchemy mana. So let's increase the efficiency of our light room. The guinea pig is back. We don't have a dolmen yet. Pig chamber is a little tempting. We're going to go with the dolmen, and we'll put that right there. And then the efficiency of the dolmen will be affected by that Man of War snake that we already put in. All right, we got punctual ex-adventurer versus fun job lover. We've got demanding and chatty. So while I kind of like the ex-adventurer, we already have an ex-adventurer, and the Adventurers Guild is the one that I worry the least about as far as reputation. Who can we visit? We can visit the orcs, but yeah, we have some gold, so we should be able to make this work our way. Party time with the orcs, so 20 reputation, that's nice. And, oh, what's this? if we had cheese and alcohol, then we could get a big boost in reputation and prestige. But we'll just have to accept the 20 instead of the 10. It's not so bad, you know. Not so bad, and you? All right, 30 orc reputation. Hopefully we'll get the option for the demonic chamber. Hopefully we'll get the option for the orc hound soon enough. But we also need 2 jails, and the shadow deck is the one that produces the jail or the prison card. Infernal Pact is kind of good, but we're desperately in need of classrooms, so we're going to go that way. Ancient Wisdom, Unbreakable and Chatty, Punctual, another ex-adventurer. Why not, you know, we need some King or Inquisition or something better than ex-adventurer. So Punctual and Demanding, even though this one's Chatty, that's who we're going with. And our gold is down to 78. New student. Smart, well-behaved. Since I do have the 1 arcane classroom, but loading them up, the reason I'm loading them up in here is so they can qualify for the Arcane Staff, but with only the 1 basic arcane classroom, that's probably not going to happen. But by putting them here with their priority in Arcana and Alchemy, then they're either going to go to an Alchemy class. They're more likely to go to either an Alchemy classroom or the Arcane classroom, getting us the mana that we so desperately desire. Yeah, since we just put that classroom in, we're not going to see a lot of results. Wasting time. Moving on. What is this? Is a little hunting lodge? Or the chicken coop? I don't know. Weird. You've got like a hay. So it's room for some kind of pet, but I don't know. It's just a decoration, but it's still kind of, it's kind of interesting. Why are these guys leaving? I can't zoom in on enough on him to see if it doesn't look like he's holding a diploma. Oh, he's having sanity issues. He's having sanity issues. Okay, everyone who's leaving is having a sanity issue. So I've got to play this private bedroom. I'm going to put it up here. And then hopefully I can put the portal room right next to it. And then the psychologist either on top or we'll see. And then we'll see if any of these guys turn around. Okay, 2 of them turned around because this will fit 2 students. And now there's room. Oh, the tithe again? So more reputation loss with the Inquisition. Eventually they're going to attack us. And now back down to 0 gold. I don't know if we lost some prestige there or not. I think we did. Diligent. How is our cleanliness? Ooh, it's kind of bad. Got some here. So we can get a Drooler or another Potion Workshop. I'm going to get the Potion Workshop for purposes of generating more mana. Drooler wouldn't have been bad, but especially since you saw how dirty the school was. Who do we want to visit? We want to visit the Orcs, but we don't have anything to offer them, so we'll let that tick up a little bit. I think we need at least 20 gold. I think to get the Orc Hound, you need nature mana. Shadow Discipline. Yeah, we might as well put someone in here. And these guys, it could be anything. It could be scholarship. Could be discipline. School with no discipline. The Parent Association has heard it said that the discipline has becoming an ever so hazy concept at your school. Our values are truly disappearing, huh? Have you taken any measures to reverse the trend? So we don't have any chains, and we don't have any, we don't have a prison yet. So we're going to have to lose 2.5 prestige points. Oh, finally, we've got some arcane mana. We'll get the Elementalist Dojo. Oh, but I can't put it where I want it. So we'll definitely get it, but are we paused? Yeah, we're paused. So my idea is I want to put the portal room here. I could put the Elementalist Dojo here. I think that's what I'm going to, if it'll let me. Or I could even go here, and then I can put the portal and the time rooms next to each other. It would be even better if I could put it here. Then I could put a trophy room in between them. But I think this will have to do, sadly. I've got, inspiring but chatty. Well, they're either, both of them have chatty, so it's basically choosing between Corpore Sano and inspiring. And inspiring wins every time. All right. Come on, we need at least 20 gold. Now I have students. Oh, crap. Because I think that's what the problem is. Because I chose organic meals, refectories lose efficiency, but students pay you to use them. That's the problem. That's why I'm not getting as much gold. So we need paid meals until we're making enough gold on the regular. That's why I'm so poor. Oh, well, we still have 1 gold. So maybe 22 is the lowest your prestige can go from not having money. I don't know. Let's see. Graduation time, craftsman. So we get a efficiency bonus for enchantment workshops, but no prestige. 15% chance at wizard apprentice, which is the only one of those that does have prestige. We will go ahead and accept craftsman. Imp. So we do get prestige from that. And Undertaker is on the bill, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't remember if Undertaker has prestige or not. I suspect it doesn't. So we will accept Imp. Reduces the cost of all shadow cards by 1. And how'd this student do? Not bad for this early in the game. Was he smart or something? No, he was just normal. So we'll accept that fate. We got peasant as an option. Shepherd, peasant, village mage, adventurer, ranger, altar child. So there's a chance at prestige. And village guardian, I think, also has prestige as well as squire. Well, hopefully we can do better than -1. Ranger is better than -1. And because does he have the, he doesn't have the elven focus here, so that is not doubled. Boo. All right, Shepherd has a chance at, okay, it's not going to get any better than this. And do they have elven focus? They don't have elven focus either. So, yay, we got 1 prestige out of that, and we did get some mana. I should probably be happy about that. Tribal bed, green bed. So students who sleep here learn druidism and herbalism versus characters who sleep in this bed do not become tired for a long time. I'm going to get the green bed. I may end up throwing it away later. There's already a student in this bed, so I'm just going to put it on them. We've got new recruits, allergic to crustaceans, so I could put them here. Yeah, let's do that anyway. And then the guinea pig is back. I've got gold. I've got alchemy, so let's visit the orcs. All right, we're going to set up an infirmary in the village. Don't make a mess. So, so we gain reputation, but we lose reputation with the peasants, and we also lose 40 gold. I don't like it. So I guess we'll just take the standard reputation gain. That should bet us about plus 40. Yeah, we're at plus 40. So we're already getting the students generate plus 10 natural mana while studying. 10%. Got our alcohol card from our alembic. Yay, more shadow mana. Demonic prison. We're going to need 2 prisons. Let's go ahead and select one now, and I'm going to put it as far... Well, let me think about this. So we're going to have 2 more shadow classrooms here. They're both 2 wide. So if I put the prison right here, then I still have room for those 2 classrooms. So, goody gumdrops. Alright, the student delegate is here. She could... Who knows what she wants. We're still positive on gold. Winter Solstice celebration. It's not in our budget. We can receive 200 gold. Or I think we'll throw a great party. So we can get 7.5 prestige. This, I think Snow Grandpa has brought some gifts. Is kind of nice. We don't have 25 prestige. How sad is that? That gives you... the gift gives you 500 mana in a random school. Or discipline. And... if we had a righteous cloister or a hero chapel, then we could increase our reputation with the Inquisition and get some light mana. I think the prestige gain, I feel like we're just going to lose the prestige gain if we don't have the gold. But now that we're charging for meals again, maybe I don't need to worry about that. All right, new recruits. We've got a Chatty. They're normal. They're 7-year. I've got, I think, 2, maybe 3 inspiring teachers. I can't count on them to lose that Chatty in a timely fashion. So we're going to ditch them. Wow, and that was our 1 student. 1 potential recruit. All right, Lord of Evil is already up to like 35-40% progress. It's no bueno. The school is filthy. We've got some light mana. Medical bed generates gold, very tempting. Phoenix, Chamber of Truth. So with the Chamber of Truth, we can generate more light mana. So that's a little bit tempting. I don't have a great place to put it. I want to put it on top of a portal or time room. I'm going to get the medical bed. Since we've been having trouble with gold, I'm going to put it in the 2nd spot here, and then I'm going to move this green bed here. Since I think students prioritize the first bed if all beds are empty. I forgot to move my headphone back after Wolfgang left the room. All right. Alchemy Apprentice. So, of course, there. Comical... Smart. Yeah, I'm just stacking everyone in there. And we need... How many more do we have? 1 more. I'm going to move one of those into the light room. I think this one or this one. Yeah, we're going to move them down here so we can produce a little more light mana. Guinea pigs back. We've got gold. We've got alchemy. We've got nature. So let's visit the orcs. Another party time. All right, I want that orc hound. But our reputation's over 50 now, right? 60. 60's over 50. The parents are back. It could be for a scholarship. It could be for discipline. Infirmary, observatory, ruin stone. I think I'm going to get the rune stone. And where are we going to put the rune stone? Let's put it here in the enchantment class. All right, discipline again. All right, now we have a prison, so we can gain 5 prestige points. I'd prefer to have the chains, but... it looks like the Inquisition's back. Who knows what they want? They might want to offer us a dungeon crawl. Chosen by the light, allergic to pollen. So this class is nature and light, so allergic to pollen is really going to detract from them there. And they're a bit slow, so I'm going to put them up here. Bit slow, light sleeper. Why not here? And again, if our Lich is our goal, then we want to be moving people into this shadow class. But we need people to generate that alchemy so that we can get our alchemy upgrades and stuff. I'm gonna put them in here as well. Normal, I think we are going to put them in here. The Inquisition. Alright, so yeah, cursed locations. Oh no! We only have one option. Woo! The Little Bottom! Thanks for the follow. Hope that means we'll be seeing more of you. Welcome to the show. I love that corgi. Alright, so impossible, too busy renovating. We get a private bedroom, refectory, student hall. Not too bad. Put the event on hold. I think we'll do that. So, yeah, because Dark Temple, 500 light mana, or Archmage Tower, 500 mana. Yeah, let's... Because I don't really want to lose the prestige. I mean, the dungeon is... I think it's just as good as the other dungeons. That sounds like a good song. Oh, the Inquisition? Yeah, it's... is it from History of the World by that Mel Brooks movie? You know, Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein. That's where that comes from. So I think I'm going to put it on hold because I don't really want to lose the prestige that we just got. So we'll have to remember to come back to them. And it's 500 alchemy or 500... I already forgot. I think it's arcane. All right, we got 3 alcohol. Let's let our gold tick up a little bit more before we spend it. Because, yep, that would have put us in the hole again. Graduates! Wizard Apprentice. So, Adventurer. Shepherd. Ranger. Wizard Apprentice is the only one that has prestige. And Stonecutter. This, I'm pretty sure this used to be Sorcerer's Apprentice. And I think... Did they have to change it because Disney didn't like it? Makes me wonder. And then Stonecutter has a permanent gain, but no prestige. So I think we'll just accept Wizard Apprentice. And did they have the... They don't have the Elven Focus. What was the point of that? See, Undertaker. Oh, Undertaker does have prestige, so that's good to know. Ghoul, Shepherd, Ritual Priest, kind of good. I think we'll just accept this. And again, no Elven Focus. What's up with that? No Elven Focus. I could have sworn that would be hitting almost everyone. Puppet Master. So we get Prestige, Alchemy Mana, Shadow Mana. That'll be beneficial. And I think we are going to accept this. No. Oh, there it is. Oh, I thought Elven Focus showed the bow, but it's just a plus sign. What a letdown. All right, so maybe we have gotten more of those than I realized. We'll accept that. Ranger, Shepherd, Village Mage, Range. So we're not going to get any prestige. We've got a 40% chance of Adventurer, and so both Adventurer and Shepherd, I think, have better rewards than 30 natural mana and 20 gold. So let's try a reroll. Yeah, so there we go. 100 gold for Shepherd as well as 100 natural mana. And I think Adventurer is just 200 gold. I know it's 200 gold. Have you played this game a lot? Do you mind if I give comments? Yeah, I played it quite a bit, and comments are fine. Right now, no one else is watching, but if nothing else, you'll give me something to talk about. Craft. Oh, Golem Manufacture could. That'll give us a. I can't remember what all, but it'll include an unfinished Golem, which will reduce our upkeep. So. Tempted to try for that. Librarian's also really good, so let's, especially since we're early in the campaign. 200 gold, not gonna hurt. Karma Healer, interesting. Alright, so infirmaries are 1% more efficient, plus we get that prestige, +1. Enchantment and potions, and they do have the Elven Focus, so that's all going to be doubled up. Well, not the infirmary bonus. We can try for better. Alright, Circus Handler, 100 natural mana, 100 arcane. We do get prestige. And also Elven Focus. Okay, I feel silly for missing that before. New students, you can't have more than 3 of a component, so you can dump them into the pot or sell them to generate more. Yeah, actually, at this point, selling them, getting 50 arcane mana would be more beneficial than just having them sit here for now. We don't have any recipes and we don't have any other components, so that's a good idea. Ambitious, diligent. Yep, I'm just way overstacking this. Chatty, so I'm going to trash them. Shifty, and they're brilliant. I'll put them in there. Just one so you can generate more. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure that we have the alembic, so we're going to be generating them pretty regularly, but I do want to keep one on standby in case some more spell components fall in our lap. All right, what new house? Very tempting. Or we can upgrade the shadow room, or we can upgrade the teacher's lounge. I'm going to get the new house. See what we can get here. Beautiful, passionate, chosen by the light. Passionate is tempting. Characters lose less sanity. I think we're going to go with passionate, and I think we're going to make this a shadow focus room or house. Athletic for moving faster. Popular for double prestige gains. If I could change it later, I would go with I'd go with popular now and then change it to athletic. But since you can't, I'm going to stick with the athletic. Although this is fairly popular, fairly tempting. All right, so let's make this a shadow room. Change this to something scary like the skull. Apparently I went the wrong direction. There it is. And we'll make that a nice lovely shade of red. And I haven't done this before. Let's just, oh wow, it's hard to get right in that corner. Let's make both of these black. Ooh, very scary. And then do we want it mixed? Shadow and light, or shadow and nature? I think I'm going to go shadow and nature. And we'll do that. Yes. There we go. And I probably need to talk to this guy before I spend any more gold. Dolmen or fawn. Fawn's a little bit tempting. This creature wanders to school and greatly decreases the growth rate of tiredness, hunger, and boredom for nearby teachers for a long time. So teachers stay in classrooms longer. Pretty tempting. I'm going to go ahead and get the dolmen. The fury attack is really good in dungeon. Oh, excellent. Oh, but I need... Okay, I thought that was prison for a second. The demonic chamber, very tempting. Very tempting. But the waffle maker will save us in some orc conversations. Marsh vulture. Lowers the sanity of good students, but teaches necromancy and demonology to bad students. I'm starting to think... before, I just would never accept the marsh vulture. The varsh vulture? If you can put this close enough to a private bedroom or the psychologist, it wouldn't be that bad to have. I'm not in a situation where I know I can put it close to a private bedroom or a... actually, where is the stable? Here's the stable, and we've got a private bedroom right there. Not that far away. So I'm not going to get it, but it is a little bit tempting. Necromancy and demonology. But it only teaches it to bad students. It's underpowered, and yeah, the harm that it does kind of outweighs the benefits. So let's get the waffle maker because that'll save us some reputation problems, potentially. Whoa. There we go. Arcane Amulet, Gazebo. I'm going to get the Royal Banner. The Gazebo's a little bit tempting, but does... That said Boredom. I thought the Gazebo only worked on Sanity, so... Happy to be wrong. I'll need to take a closer look at that next time it pops up. And then Enchantment or Ruin Scriptorium. Let's go ahead and get the Ruin Scriptorium. And we will put that right here. Inspiring wins every time. So we'll just take... I didn't even need to see the rest. We have plenty of gold right now, so let's talk to... Oh, what else do we need? Oh! 500 alchemy or 500... yeah. So we're going to keep the Inquisition guy on hold. Magic tax. All right, so we can pay it right now. So let's go ahead and pay it so it's not a problem later. Hopefully he won't be back anytime soon. Let's see, we've got gold, we've got alchemy, and we've got nature mana. Let's go ahead and visit the Orc Camp. Same thing as before. So we can get the 10 reputation. We can lose a little bit, get natural mana. We can push back the Lord of Evil, but cost ourselves 40 reputation with the orcs. Or we can gain reputation with the orcs, lose reputation with the peasants. Or what we need here is have at least one infirmary. And that's good, being able to push the Lord of Evil back 1%, but you can't count on this being here. So once again, I'm going to take the cheap way. That should put us at plus 70 with the orcs. Yeah, plus 70. That was not important. What time is it? 8:14. Oh goodness. So I'm running out of time here. Let's spend a little gold. Psychologist, very tempting. Dormitory, refectory. I'm going to grab the psychologist. I don't think I'm going to place it yet. I'll probably put it right on top of this private bedroom. Maybe not. We'll see. The idea being I really want the portal room to go here or maybe here. Not sure yet. Ooh, arcane mana. And not a portal room. So if we get the temporal room... yeah, let's get the temporal room, and I'm going to put it here next to the arcane dojo. Or elementalist dojo. So we've got inspiring. That's the winner. So now we have 3 arcane classrooms and all of the alchemy classrooms. Stable upgrade or clan banner? Let's go ahead and get the clan banner. And yeah, we'll put it in. I'm going to put it in the refectory. It seems like it gets more visitors. Not 100% sure on that. Another janitor's ritual components. All right. Active teachers in this room have a chance of creating component cards. And since we are emphasizing alchemy, getting alchemy components so we can learn our cleaning potion, that is the priority. We've got a teacher room here and a teacher room here. This one seems to be more popular. And this will accommodate more teachers at any given time. So that's what we're going to do. And our janitor's in there at the moment, so that works as well, right? Ooh, back down to 0 gold, losing prestige again. A Shadow Disciple. Oh, and I forgot that we wanted to move the students out of this class into this class. Arcane Scholar, well-behaved and smart. Shadow Disciple, diligent, smart. We'll go here. And then let's move these students. And we can change the priority here, or we can just keep it shadow in case someone is learning too much nature and not enough shadow. Yeah, we'll do that. So this is also nature, shadow and nature, yeah. Moving on. Really want that portal room. Although, looking at that staff, it's elementalism and enchantment. And the elementalist dojo is largely unused. Where's the teacher? Oh, she's actually in the classroom. She's now in the classroom. See if anyone shows up. Guinea pigs ready. We've got gold. We don't have a lot of nature mana, so I'm going to let those tick up a little bit. All right, we've got 2 alchemy components now. That's good. Fertility potion. So I think we're just going to go with the free one. Yeah, we'll go with the free one again because we have the stable. We'll just get that 10 reputation. Chosen by light, comical. This class is a little bit light, so let's go ahead and put them in here. Also comical, allergic to pollen. Unbreakable. Yeah, I definitely have that one house overloaded. Guinea pig, not yet. Let's get our nature mana up a little bit, because I can't remember what it takes to buy the dog from the orcs, if that even becomes available. Okay, we have 3 spell or alchemy components, so let's find out what these 3 make together. Cleaning potion. All right. All right. Oh, excited. So what was it? It was the Millywing feather, alcohol, which we have the alembic. So if the Millywing comes up, we have to get it. Maybe even more than one. And the Parkifet hat. So if the Parkifet hat card comes up, we need to draw that as well. Although it's the herbalism classroom, right? Yeah. We can get Mandragora corn from the herbalism classroom if we can get it to go up. I got a coughing fit coming on. Yeah, you are not wrong about that. Let's see, get a shareable link. There we go. Let me put this in chat. My last episode, I discovered just how effective cleaning potions can be. We had rooms that were up in the thousands. Well, the one that I remember specifically, because I kept checking it, was the temporal room. We had up to 1100, and I want to say 64 efficiency, largely because of cleaning potions. So that woke me up, and now cleaning potions are like the most important thing in the game for me, at least until I imagine Sneaky Yak will nerf that eventually. All right. Oh, it's not ready? I thought it was ready. It is ready. All right. So, okay, we still can't get the dog. So we'll just take another 10. So that gets us at 80, right? Yeah, we're at 80, so reduces the cost of all cards by 5%. I thought it was just nature cards, but that's fine. That's better. And we'll get rid of that. For now. Inquisition, he wants a bunch of mana. Millywing feather again, excellent. And another Millywing alcohol. New students, she's a dum-dum. Unbreakable. Bring this back over here. Hopefully they make janitors and blobs better. They're okay, they're just slow, so you need a bunch of them to really benefit. Oh, yeah, hopefully I'll remember to check that. Where are we going to put her? Probably here? Yeah. Yeah, I'm basically dumping everyone in the Arc Alchemy, which I don't have enough room in the classrooms for them, so they'll overflow or not learn anything. Not that smart, eh? And I really, yeah, I need to be putting more in these other classrooms so that they will be generating more mana. I just talked myself into that. I've got way too many. So let's do 6 at least in each. All right, 7 at least in each. And we've got enough to buy our dungeon, but I think I'm going to hold off on that for now. Let's see what she wants. Let's see. We're bored, so we can spend 150 alchemy to get alcohol and an alembic. I already don't need those because I already have them. Spend 120 to get a critter. It might even be the witch's cat, which would be great. So let's... Ooh, I love the witch's cat. The bad thing about the witch's cat, or good, is it seems like it doesn't stray that far from where you place it. So where do I want it? The Elementalist Dojo would be good. The enchantment room would be good. But I don't think you can put a... Oh, you can put a pet in here. That's great. Now, does it say characters or students? The creature that wanders around the school and reduces the needs of characters working in the same room. So the teacher that comes to this room will have their needs reduced as well. And it's really strong. It's just limited range, and it only works while you're in the same room. Enchantment Workshop or Library? We're going to go with Enchantment Workshop. We're probably far enough along now. So we've got a shadow level, a nature level, an alchemy level. I don't have a light level yet. I just have the one light classroom, which is why we're barely making any progress there. All right, we've got cheese, alcohol, so we're going to make another cleaning potion. And what is my cleanest room at the moment? Probably this one. It's at -2 efficiency. This one's at +21. So let's apply the cleaning potion, and now it's +31 and +8. Well, scratch your throat. Let's do some graduates. Gardener. I think we can do better. All right, dolmens are more efficient. Perfumer. Let's see if we can do better. Royal taster, not really. Probably, yeah, we did better than peasant. Craftsman's not too bad. No prestige, but repentant bed. Yes. Gotta have as many repentant beds as possible. I'm gonna move this green bed over here, and well, actually, what is this student? He's got coward and hyperactive. This student has allergic to pollen and hypochondriac. So I'm going to put the bed, let me select this student, and then we'll come over here so I don't select what's behind the bed, and we'll put it under this student, and then we'll see if it works while he's still sleeping. No, he wasn't sleeping long enough. Oh well, it's fun when you can see it work. Diligent, a bit slow, chosen by the light. Arcane Scholar. More light mana. Okay, so we got a Righteous Cloister and a Hero's Chapel. I'm going to get the Hero's Chapel. And I'm going to put it way up here, which could be a problem because it's so far away that students aren't going to want to go there. So we're going to need another dormitory and refectory up high. And let's keep going. Sleeper's Soul, so that's the wild card, could be anything. Cheese, Millywing. I want to keep my alcohol available and my Millywing available so that we can produce another cleaning potion as soon as possible. Do I have what I need here? Yes, so we should be able to do anything. that the orcs offer us. There he is. Draw the card Orc Hound. So that's one of the things that we need to get rid of the minstrel. We'll put that here in the stable. So now all we need is another jail cell, and we can shut down the minstrel. And for that, we'll need shadow mana. Arcane Workshop, yeah, we'll do. Oh, I should have chosen the scales. Should have chosen the scales. I'm so used to not choosing the scales that I forgot that in. Oh wow, I don't know if scales are stackable either if you have more than one scale, because that could get even more overpowered if that's possible. We'll want to test that. Enchantment Workshop, let's go ahead and upgrade that. And we got some new students. This one's Chatty. He's only normal, doesn't have a lot of good benefits. If he had like comical and brilliant, maybe I would take him, but no. Child of Nature, we're kind of falling behind here now. There were also Bibliophobia. Let's move a couple students out of here. Sure. Sure, there we go. Maybe one more. Allergic to pollen. Shifty, yeah. There we go. So, then the student delegate is back. Oh, I'm sorry, I've been ignoring the chat. I love how the potions change each playthrough. I'm not sure how I feel about that. It's just, you know, one more challenge, and I suppose the randomization is what adds replayability to the game. And we are past the halfway point, and we're in year 6. So yeah, shutting down the minstrel will be really nice. All right, Winter Solstice celebration. No, that doesn't work into our budget. So we can get some light mana. I think we need some light mana. Oh, my alarm is telling me it's time to wrap things up. So we'll be here for a little bit more. 500 mana of a random school. I think I'm going to go with the light. So, because light mana is where we're suffering the most. Or classrooms. So, although shadow is pretty far behind as well. What is this guy? He's going to jail? Yeah, going to jail. Some nature mana. Dolmen green. I'm going to go with the greenhouse. And we can activate Mandragork Harvest because... No, wait a minute. We don't need the Mandragork root. We don't need the horn either. So for now, let's just leave that empty. When we get our efficiency up a little higher, maybe we can add those. But for now, we know at least one cleaning potion recipe. Light mana, I'll go with Chamber of Truth, and we'll put that, where will we put that? So we've got, I believe I will put it here, although we could put it here. How far out could we build? We could build out pretty far. So I'm thinking the Righteous Cloister needs that open roof, so I kind of want it off to the side. I may regret that because these rooms are so far away that not many students... Is that a teacher? No, it's the janitor. The farther away a room is, the less motivated a student is to go to that room. I'm still waiting on that portal room. I need that portal room. Well, we're getting low on gold again. Allergic to crustaceans. Let's go here. Here. I'm really hurting from the mana that these houses are not generating. Brilliant. We'll go there. So I probably would have been better off balancing my student distribution for more generalized mana distribution to get the school into a place where we can then focus on what we want to focus on. Let's see. Guinea pig. Yeah, we can visit the orcs. Oh, we don't need to visit the orcs now because we have the reputation where we want it. Let's start working on reputation with the Lord of Evil. Because if we can get that 5% reduction in speed, then that will be beneficial. Alcohol, so we've got 2 alcohols, but only 1 melee wing. So we could do, okay, let's do an experiment. Cheese, Sleeper Soul, which is the wild card, and alcohol, and see what that gets us. It gets us alchemical reagent. That's not bad. And so that teaches us that now we know what that combo is. I'm going to go ahead and spin this. Infirmary, unfinished golem. I'm going to get the unfinished golem since gold has been a problem for us so far. Can I put this in the janitor's closet? Where is the janitor's room? I already forgot. It's right here, right? So no, it won't go in there. We'll put it in this light room for now. Right, new students. And we didn't go bankrupt yet. Diligent, normal. Diligent generates 10% more mana while studying. So I'm going to put them in one of these two here. Allergic to pollen. Okay, so I kind of don't want to put them there. Diligent, so we'll put them there. Ooh, an administrative dungeon? Sure. Right, nature mana, dolmen or greenhouse. The dolmen is tempting because of the gold problems we're having. The pig chamber is also tempting. I'm going to put the pig chamber up here, so we can have more visits to the different factions. So Millywing, alcohol, cheese. So we need a Parkfight hat, temporal room upgrade, or window to another world. I'm going to get this for the passive learning. Although, if I get the temporal room, that will increase the efficiency of the room and it'll generate more mana when someone's learning. But with the window to another world, I think students will generate mana just from being in the same room. Let's put it here in the dormitory. And let's see if we can select a student. You got to click next to the, he's getting up. Yeah, so we want to watch their portal magic. The portal magic's going up and the arcane mana is going up. So that's cool. What was that? Don't even care at the moment. Shadow mana, demonic chant, another demon tapestry. I should get the assassin's arena. I really want this demon tapestry to put in the portal room that I don't have. So we'll get the assassin's arena so we can generate more shadow mana. Ooh, inspiring. That's an easy choice. All right, we've got some graduates. Karmic healer. Infirmaries are 1% more efficient. I'd rather have librarian. Oh, but we got peasant. Nasty. Got a chance at arcane sculptor. Innkeeper. I like innkeeper. Students eat faster. Librarian, I'll take it. Adventurer. I could use that gold, but no prestige. I'm just going to take it. Wizard apprentice. Let's try for something better. Karmic healer. Librarian. We'll take that. Adventurer versus... yeah, craftsman is good enough. Stonecutter, I think we'll have to take that. Stonecutter, ranger, village mage, and peasant. So either negative reputation or one with stonecutter. We'll take the stonecutter. Village mage. We'll go ahead and accept that. Squire, at least it has prestige. Craftsman, let's go ahead and accept this. Peasant. Alright, craftsman's a little better. Alright, ritual priest. One in herbalism, one in demonology. And yeah, we'll take that. Village mage, given the options. Village Mage, Peasant Ritual Master. We might get Ritual Master. Come on, we did not. We might get something good here. Unicorn Handler. We get the Prestige, and Dolmens are 0.5% more efficient. Nice. And we got some new students. Figured out any Prestige breakpoints? I have not. The video I just linked, towards the end of that, I think we had, I'm sure it was over 300. It might have been over 500 Prestige, but it seemed like we were getting the same amount of students that we would normally get. But then factor into that, we also had the, get over here. We had, oh, I can't select the Headmaster's off. I think we had it selected, so smartest students and 30 gold application fee. So there were some detractors there. So it's hard to say if it's just not affected, or if that just was enough to balance those two out. It's hard to say. It feels subjective. That's kind of redundant. Worker and dumb. So, oh, we are equal on the houses now. So probably everyone that just graduated was in this house previously. Unbreakable, Shifty Bully. I'm going to go here. Yeah, I can't figure out if it's linear, exponential. I'm not even sure. It feels like it's linear, and it takes a lot to get a big benefit out of it. So we're still waiting on that prison, Witch's Cat Canopy Bed. Private apartments again. Oh, that's a teacher's apartment. Canopy bed. Sleep faster and get gold for the school. Versus Witch's Cat. Yeah, but where do we want to put it? We can't put it. We can put it here, but if the cat stays in this room, it's not going to do any good. Put it here, then students will leave sooner and go back to a classroom. All right, we do need to wrap this up soon, very soon. I've already got one in here. I'll put one in a library when I put a library down, but for now, it's hard to say. I guess we'll just put it in the student hall, or try. Okay. So I was worried because I saw all these people leaving, but they're all graduates. You can see the little diplomas in their hands. Well, not all of them. This guy wants to sleep, and apparently I don't have enough beds. So I need another dormitory. I'm not even sure where we're going now. So we've got the dog. We're working on the Lord of Evil, right? So cemetery, and sometimes they'll have captured a white dragon, and you can get a little extra reputation that way. She's probably going to want us to heal her. Hopefully it won't cost us any light mana. Oh, something different. I haven't seen this before. The Demon Lord's Familiar. Oh no, I have seen this. The Greetings, Mage. During our last dungeon expedition, we killed a Demon Lord and found his cat. He is without an owner, and we can't bring ourselves to abandon him. Would you like to adopt him? I don't have time to take care of it. Sure, it's going to cost us 200 gold. So let's go ahead and take it. It's really good. And I'm just going to put it up here for now. This is probably not very efficient use. Can't put it in any of these rooms. I can't put it in. Yeah, so we're just going to go with that. Nature mana. Oh, so here's the refectory item that lets you generate more prestige. I think we've got better choices here. Herbalism board or the greenhouse. I think at this point, the herbalism board would be nice in a very efficient room, but I think we're just going to go with the greenhouse. And again, I guess we can start getting spell components so that or alchemy components so we can learn what our second cleaning potions recipe is. Not a priority since we already have the one. Okay. Enchantment Workshop, library. I think we're about ready for a library. And I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to move that cat. Where did I put that cat? It's right here. I'm going to move the cat into the library. New students. Yeah, 11, 12, 10. Smart, well off. Dumb, down to earth, so not good at arcane. Start them there. Normal, 7-year. Passionate, aggressive, smart. We'll go here. Child of nature and chosen by light, so that's a really good fit. Allergic to crustaceans, so not a good fit here. Let's put him here in the shadow room. Shadow house. How 13, 14, 12. So probably here. Got a fairly even distribution now. And I would like to, I don't know. I do need to wrap it up. I want to get the demonic horns. I was under the impression that they helped out in dungeon crawls, but looking at the numbers that were popping up, it does not seem that way. It seemed like 10 was the maximum damage that we were doing with a level 5 necromancer using the necromancy attack. So it seems like the demonic horns do not work in the dungeon crawl. Maybe it's worth paying more attention to that. I'm not sure. But given that they don't generate mana in the Assassin's Arena, increasing the efficiency would. Oh, but we also have the Black Dragon. And I've got the perfect place for it too. So, which is one of the reasons that I want none of the shadow classrooms have a place to put a pet, but this entrance as it's called, does have a place for a pet, which puts your Black Dragon on the same level. So Manivore Snake would probably be better, and the dragon's going to end up flying all around the school anyway, but theoretically it'll start closer to where it will do the most good. Yeah, I immediately went upstairs. All right, what time is it? 8:45. Yeah, I got to get in the shower. So we're going to wrap it up. Let's do a save game. Whew. All right, and we'll do a quick wrap up because you guys already know most people are going to be watching this on YouTube. Like and subscribe. Share a link. Let someone know that this is a place to find this kind of thing, whatever this is. You can also subscribe on Twitch. Join Patreon if you do. Send me a message, preferably on Discord. Let's make that a little bit. It's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted, but my Discord's not showing because reasons. All right, so Patreon, low as $1 a month, but no one has ever used it, so I never check it anymore. So if you do, let me know on Discord. You can also tip any time, night, or day using the tip link that's in the description on YouTube, as well as the About page on Twitch. Any amount. Doesn't have to be during the show. Other than that, subscribe, follow. Yeah, all of the things. Someone told me that they did, and so I just went with it and made. So like now, I'll only take the Arcane Staff, I'll only take the Sign of the Eldest, and I'll only take the Demonic Horns, because I'm pretty sure you can only have one item in each position. And I don't know how they're prioritized. Is it the first one that you get? Is it the one that has the highest requirements? It seems like it's the first one you get. So I will, since Sign of the Eldest pushes back the Lord of Evil. That's the only amulet I'll get. The Arcane Staff boosts all magic learning, so I'll only get that one. There are other staffs that are good, but to me, the Arcane Staff is the best, so that's the only one I'll get. And then the Demonic Horns, under the impression that they increase your damage in dungeons, in expeditions, that made them the priority for me. The Halo, the Flower Crown, whatever it's called, there's some good ones, but even the Sylvan Kinghorns aren't that bad. But if the Demonic Horns work in the dungeons, I can never remember, I have to think about it, and then expeditions. If the Demon Horns work in expeditions, doubling your damage there, then they would be worth having. But I don't know that they do. It's something that we need to pay more attention to. It could be that where the animation is, that it shows 10 damage, but maybe the log shows that it's 20. So I was not checking that after my last dungeon expedition. We could go back and look at the YouTube video. I'm just too lazy or something. So maybe it shows up in the log. Maybe paying attention to the actual numbers on the enemy cards to see how much health is actually reduced versus how much it shows is reduced. Yeah, it bears investigation. If the Demonic Horns don't work in dungeons, then they're not that good, because you can generally avoid getting attacked at the school. And usually if you get attacked, it seems like it's early in the level, although one of the challenges makes it more likely for you to get attacked. That's not the one we're doing. I can't remember what it was called now, but we looked at it at the beginning. So at this point, I'm going to continue prioritizing Demonic Horns, and then also trying to focus on, while we're in the dungeon, are they actually working there? Because I suspect that they're not. Thanks for the stream. So much info on this game to put out there. Yeah, I mean, there's so much that, like, it says it does this, but how much does it do that? Increases, like the guidance counselor, the tooltip, once the student has been counseled, shows that they learn faster. I think the card says it too. Maybe not. But it doesn't say how much. And so you just don't know. Is it lying? Is it a lot? Is it a little? I don't know. But the getting the extra future choice is really what makes it worth it. Even, well, considering that you don't know how much the benefit is. So as one example, that's something that we don't know, but more exposure to it may make it more apparent. And then there's just all the little synergies between the way that different things work together. Yeah. And I definitely try to min-max. I probably should have been more balanced at the beginning with my student distribution, and I believe I've learned my lesson there. So yeah, there's definitely new things to learn about things that were like right in front of you the whole time. Definitely have to double check that, because I always get the arcane and alchemy amulets, which it's not bad, but it doesn't push back the Lord of Evil. And if you can only have one amulet per student, then to me, pushing back the Lord of Evil is generally better. Maybe when we get to more advanced map locations, if we get enough students with good futures, then I won't worry about it as much, and we can get those cleaning potions working the way I want. Then pushing back the Lord of Evil might not be as important. It might even become a nuisance. So we'll see. Yeah, that does. When a student graduates, it shows an option to reroll or accept. So every student has at least one option to reroll. A student who has been counseled or well counseled, if you don't like your first reroll, then you can get a second reroll. So you get 3 choices instead of 2. And I don't know if having more than one guidance counselor will allow additional rerolls. I suspect it won't, because you will either have the well-counseled buff or you won't. So I think having extra guidance counselors just means that when a student wants to visit a guidance counselor, you can have one that's close enough so that it reaches the priority minimum. So, and then also, if there's already a student in the guidance counselor's office and another student wants to go to the guidance counselor's office, then they have a place that they can go rather than going somewhere else. But generally speaking, not that on my last playthrough, I did have 2 guidance counselors. How beneficial was it? Probably not very. It probably would have been more efficient to have one with greater efficiency, although the room does come with a place where you can put a shelf item down, like the magic hat, that creepy statue that gets you more deep ones. So there's a small benefit there as well. Like you were saying, a lot to think about, a lot to consider. So, I mean, the game looks silly, it looks comical, and it has a sense of humor, but there's some depth to it. There's some balancing and synergizing, which, I mean, if that weren't there, I don't know if I could continue doing these streams. But yeah, there's enough there that it keeps you learning, it keeps you challenged, and it's interesting enough that you want to see what works and what doesn't. Anyway, I got to get out of here. I got work tonight. Still got to get ready. And it's a little later than I'd like it to be. So, appreciate you guys being here. It's always more fun when you're here. So, hope to see you guys next time. Leave a comment. Leave a question. Don't let Dracon84 be the only one. And thanks again to the Little Bottom for the follow during the show. And you'll get another thank you at the beginning of the next one. Till next time, guys, be well. Oh, my button didn't work. Let's try that again. Oh, yeah, user error.